I've listened to the last 5 or 6 Divine Line programs where White addresses Ken Wilson's thesis on Augustine. Here is what I've witnessed thus far. Please give your own feedback as well. 1. Focus on all the ways Stoics, Gnostics, and Manichaeans are distinct from Calvinistic Christianity instead of addressing the one thing they hold in common, i.e. introduction of deterministic philosophy and denial of LFW, libertarian free will. Stop right there. Leighton, are you listening? Rich just said no. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Maybe you can't hear. Maybe you are so invested in this theory, and I've talked about this with other people, that there are going to be people who are not going to hear a word that I'm saying. I get it. I understand it. When this is your big scholar guy, and someone starts going, that doesn't work, you're gonna double down. Instead of the one thing they hold in common, Leighton, the Reformed understanding of God's decree flows from the Trinitarian understanding of God as the creator of all things, who through creation is glorifying himself. The Stoics, the Gnostics, and the Manichaeans, each of which have major differences between them as to the nature of time, cosmogony, the nature of creation, and man. None of them have a personal triune deity that can produce a divine decree that is self-glorifying. 2 of them don't even believe that the God who creates the universe is truly good, but is in fact an evil demiurge. 1 of them thinks that beings who sprang out of semen and aborted fetuses falling on the earth mated and made Adam and Eve. If you are unwilling to recognize how that fundamentally vitiates the assertion that there is a similarity in the nature of the decree with some form of naturalistic determinism, I can't help you, but rational people will make that distinction. Okay? So, there are multiple forms of determinism. There is natural determinism, that certain laws are going to be followed, and cause and effect. That's something completely different than the idea of a divine decree forming the very fabric of time on the basis of the omnipotent power of a God who is working out his will in creation. Naturalistic determinism is not the same thing. Logically, philosophically, or any other way. And in fact, you must understand, Dr. Flowers, that you as a Southern Baptist are considered a determinist. Why? Because the Baptist faith and message denies that a Southern Baptist can faithfully be an open theist. Hence, the Baptist faith and message asserts that the future is fully known to God. That is a form of determinism. Is it the same form of determinism as what I believe? No, it's not. Not by a long shot, but it is a form of determinism. And if you make the distinction between a determinism based upon mere foreknowledge over against what I believe the Bible teaches of God's sovereign decree, then you have to make a distinction between the forms of determinism in Stoicism, Gnosticism, and Manichaeism, and that within Augustine. That's called being fair. That's called being logical. And if you're not willing to do it, case closed. Debate over.